the latest forecast, I'm doing a weather routing starting on Wednesday to see what that looks like, because we do have another weather front coming in on Wednesday, but it looks like there is an opportunity to get south. It wouldn't be a fast route, but it does look there might be an opportunity to get south before the weather front comes across. So I'm currently looking at a weather routing based on that start day, and just seeing what that looks like, and just give me an idea of whether it still takes you straight out across that front. Lots going on here, because I've got two different models overlaid on top of each other, so we can see the weather system and the isobar. So there's a low pressure system there, and another low pressure system there, and a high pressure system there, and then we can see the arrows that are telling us which direction the wind's blowing in and how strong it is. There's a flow, a weak trade wind flow across the bottom there, and then up here all sorts of things going on. And then the blue lines that are advancing across the screen are called isochrones. So they are showing me where I could be at any given time, and that's how the routing works. So it takes a point on the chart, and then it says, okay, from this point, if you sailed in all different directions after 2 hours, we would end up there, or there, and then it goes from each one of those points and does another fan out from that. So you end up with all of these arcs which show you where you could be in isochrones, so in equal steps of time, and then it picks its way through to find the fastest route. So we can see here that if we compare the two routes that I've just done, two routes here, the top one, the pink one, is what the computer says is the fastest thing to do. Bearing in mind the computer doesn't care about me, doesn't care if I'm a bloody pulp in the bottom of the boat through being pounded across waves. It doesn't analyse risk. That's just the theoretical fastest route given the parameters I've set it. And then the blue route is me saying, well, what if I want to avoid those high winds, and so I sail further south initially. And what it's telling me is that if I do that 11 days after the start, I would be around 300 miles behind if I take the southerly route. Now my job as a skipper is to weigh up what's the likelihood that by going out across a front into big waves and big wind I would damage the boat, and is that risk low enough to encourage me to take that route, or would I be better off doing a less risky route and being slower, but it's kind of I guess you've got to finish, to finish first you first have to finish. So that's kind of where me, the human being, comes into play, because I have to make the decisions around what risk I'm prepared to take.